everybody, and what a good day it is. Welcome to the Unfiltered Awards. Right now, what you're watching is the 400th episode of what is now called the Brandon Bishop Unfiltered. It started off as the Asai TV Life. It then went to Asai TV Van Life, to Brandon Bishop Van Life, to I think I went back to the Asai TV Van Life, and now it's Brandon Bishop Unfiltered because while all of the other stuff previously was mostly van living driven, now it's kind of just like everything that this guy is doing. So why do I film this show? I've said this 1,000 times in these 400 episodes. I do this for me. Yeah. This is something that I get to watch when I'm 70, 80, 90, 115 years old down the future. I already watch old episodes to revisit things and to just reminisce or remember things. This is a great way to just scrapbook and document everything, capture all these fun memories. This has been an amazing time of my life running Asai TV and now running different businesses like Doomsday Dinners and all the vendor events and all the things that I'm doing at the house. Moving here, 2 years ago to take care of the mom, to build a new life from Colorado. Everything is in these last 400 episodes. That's a lot, man. That's a lot. I mean, sometimes we do one episode a week, which we're doing currently because there's really not that much going on. Sometimes we do episodes 3 times a week when we're on the road and just killing it. Physical awards? No. Here you go. Here's your trophy. Just take it digitally. You've won. Let's get to the first award, which is the best meal that I've had in these first 400 episodes of this show. First off, one of my favorite places in the world, Zinder's famous fried chicken up in Frankenmuth, Michigan. Second, of course, Katz's Deli in New York City. My God. And a surprise entry, Fox's Barbecue in Boulder City, Nevada. You might have a surprise winner here. It's Fox's Barbecue. Believe it or not, that was one of the best meals I've ever had in my entire life. The brisket tacos, oh my goodness. Wow, my mouth is legitimately watering right now. Fox's Barbecue in Boulder City. Stop there if you can. Number 2 is the award for Best Roadside Attraction in these first 400 episodes. Oh my goodness, there's been so many roadside attractions are kind of my thing, man. They're kind of my thing, and I include museums and different things like that, some nature things, whatever. I love roadside attractions. I really do. I get excited when I'm on my way to see them. I'm even more excited when I finally do see them. The 3 that stood out mostly, and I've gone through every one of these episodes, the 3 that stood out the most in my brain. The Thing, man. It's The Thing. It's a great gift shop. It's a wonderful museum. You walk through it. There's so much fun stuff. I won't ruin it for you, but you get to the end and there's The Thing. The Bread and Puppet Museum out there in Vermont. I think it's either Glover or Grover. I always get that confused. In Vermont. It's the most haunting place I've ever been to. It's creepy as all hell. If you go alone, you'll be scared. And last but definitely not least, the House on the Rock in Wisconsin, Spring Green, Wisconsin. And the winner is the House on the Rock in Spring Green, Wisconsin. Alex Jordan, you are a genius. I don't think you're with us anymore, but you were a genius. The place is absolutely incredible. Every attraction inside there, you'll go in there, you'll see the house, and you'll be like, wow, this is great. And then you'll go to the next exhibit and be like, oh my God. Then you'll see the carousel. Then you'll see the giant whale. Then you'll see the little towns. Then you'll see all the musical. It's un-effing believable. So number 3, best natural wonder in these first 400 episodes. A lot of things left off the list. Garden of the Gods in Colorado Springs left off the list, even though I love it. There's been so many things left off the list. Just White Sands, New Mexico, left off the list. Number 1, we just filmed in Niagara Falls, Canada. I was there as a kid a couple times, I think. But going back, I really appreciated it. Just not all the touristy, Vegas-y, bright neon light shops and things like that. No, I'm talking about the falls themselves. The Devil's Tower in Wyoming. Oh, I always wanted to visit that place. Finally got to. And last but not least, the Superstition Mountains in the outskirts of Phoenix, Goldfield area. It's so cool, man. But there can only be one winner, and that winner this time, Devil's Tower. Yes, yes, yes. It was on my first trip with the new van, driving from LA all the way to back here in Michigan, back home. And I decided to pivot. I was going to go this way, and I said, you know what? I'm going to go this way. And there it is. Devil's Tower, made the trip. Do not regret it. I can't wait to go back. Number 4, my personal favorite episode of this show in the first 400 episodes, and that would be one of these 3. Episode 22, way back when, Rat and Roll episode, where Rat and Roll is where I'm hanging out on Sunset Strip, getting to go behind the scenes at the whiskey, the rainbow, just all these fun things. Episode 49, Welcome to New York City. I've been in New York City tons of times filming with Eddie Finocchiaro, and he's on this episode, but this was a special time. I kept finding fun things, like I think it's the Ghostbusters house, all these different fun things that I always wanted to see. Went to the top of the World Trade Center, just all kinds of fun stuff in this episode, episode 49. And number 3, episode 154, Aliens, Pistachios, and White Sand. These are some of my favorite things. And I'm going to have to say the winner, even though it's the oldest one on this list, episode 22, Rat and Roll on the Sunset Strip. Sunset Strip, someplace as a kid I always wanted to go. I feel like I should have been there. I was a little young at the time when all the 80s hair metal stuff was going on, but I feel like I missed out on a period I should have been a part of. Number 5 in the Unfiltered Awards, the 400 first episodes, my favorite big city. I'm going to make this one simple. Is it Phoenix? Is it Vegas? Or is it New York City? This one's simple. New York City. New York never, ever lets me down, whether it's the Batsu thing that we filmed with Eddie or the Lips, the drag queen bar was so much fun. Going to Chinatown, going to Little Italy, just going to Staten Island, just parking my big old van there and just getting on the ferry to the city, just going up to the top of all the buildings. I love New York effing City, okay? On the flip side of that, number 6, best small town, this guy's favorite small town, Eureka Springs, Arkansas. I love Eureka Springs, Arkansas. Casey, Illinois. Big things happening in a small town. It's the city where all these giant rocking chairs and wind chimes and rulers and pencils and rat traps and antlers and you name it, there's a giant version of it. And last, Salem, Massachusetts. I'm going there again in about a month to film a movie, a segment for a movie, and I love, love, love Salem. The winner, wow, this is hard. I love Casey, but it's not the winner. It's hard between Eureka Springs and Salem, because I love them both for a lot of the same reasons and for different reasons. I'm going to go ahead and say Eureka Springs, because I've only been there once, and that one time was for like 4 days, and I had a blast. When I go to Salem, I can get everything kind of done in a day, and then I'm like, okay, I did Salem. Eureka Springs, I was bummed when I left. Number 7, the dumbest thing that I did in these first 400 episodes. But this isn't all about me, no. The top 3 things that I did that were dumb. I got pulled over twice the day that I bought the new van. I picked up the new van in Los Angeles, like I said, drove it back to Michigan. I got pulled over twice. Second dumbest thing. I still can't believe I did this. I stayed with my friend Mike in Dallas. The next day I had to be in Florida. So I pull over in Pensacola, Florida. I'm tired. I drove 8 hours. I'm getting into the back of the minivan at that point. I'm looking around. I don't see my camera bag because I film TV shows. I kind of need the camera bag and the stuff in it, I left it at Mike's house. Number 3 in the top 3 dumbest things that have happened in these last 400 episodes. Boise, Idaho. The restaurant is called Bacon. Great restaurant. The owner's name was John Berryhill. Still is, probably. I went all the way up there to film a TV show with John. And I'm all excited. I wake up at 6 in the morning, which is the time I was told to be ready to go. And he comes down these like little stairs at his house and starts chewing me out for no reason that I knew. I'm not going to get too deep into it, but that was stupid. I'm going to go ahead and give you the award here, John Berryhill, for being the dumbest thing that's ever happened to me in these first 400 episodes. Number 8, happiest moment in the first 400 episodes of me doing this. There's been a lot of happiness. There's been a lot of sadness. I didn't go with a saddest moment because, I mean, I lost my mom's husband, Ron. That was horrible, terrible episode. And it's on here because I film everything. I want to remember the good and the bad, the ugly and the sexy. But yeah, that sucked. Losing Ron was terrible. I lost my cat. And I had her for 19 years. She slept right here for 19 freaking years. I miss that cat. Puts me in a different mood, but I need to bring it back up because these are the happiest moments. And there's a bunch of them. Los Angeles. What is it called? Santa Monica Beach. Me and Vinny. We just filmed all the way from Chicago to LA, living in vans, filming the Vinny's Fantastic Rock and Roll Adventure movie. We did that. And we made it to the end of Route 66. And that was just it was very inspirational. And we're sitting there, all three of us, barefoot on the beach. And the tide comes rolling in. And it was cold. I had to pee really bad. But the eyes were welling up just a little in the background. Like, wow. Filming at the Whiskey A Go-Go in Los Angeles again. Wow, LA's been a happy spot for me. It's just a place I always wanted to perform in a band. Never got to. And last but not least, we did a movie premiere in Tennessee at a place called the Chatterbox. I made a movie, like a real legitimate movie that's still out there, Vinny's Fantastic Rock and Roll Adventure. Again, it's on Tubi, it's on Prime, it's on Asai TV, it's on Fossum, it's on all these different streaming platforms. You can buy a DVD or Blu-ray on Amazon or Walmart. It's out there, man. Go buy it, go watch it, tell me what you think. You know, I'm gonna share this one with Vinny and Julie Vineyard. Standing on that beach was a very happy moment. I didn't include family things. Getting my mom's little carousel thing fixed was probably one of the happiest moments of my life. She was so happy whenever she's happy. The reason I didn't include like family things and house things is because there's 100 of them. So here's an award for you, Mom. You deserve all the awards. Number 9 is my favorite travel partner. Now, there's been a bunch. When I think travel partner, I could think of people I've flown places like Eddie or Shaolin or Gigi. There's a bunch of them. Gigi's another one. We only traveled about 4 days together, though, we've traveled a lot more than that for Asai TV, but in these last 400 episodes, I have to go with these 3 for my top. Mike Bennett is one that I traveled with quite a bit, professional wrestler. Fortunately, we don't talk much anymore. I don't know what's going on with those people. They had another baby. Congrats. Love you. Thanks for the adventures. Chantel Denga, the host of A Call to Adventure. We've done a lot. We did stuff all over Colorado. We did the Stanley Hotel stuff. That's in Colorado. We went to Niagara Falls. We went to New York City. And I think we got some stuff coming up. So, and then, of course, Vinny. You know who's winning this one. Here you go, Vinny. Here's another trophy for you. Me and Vinny have been all over this country, literally all over the country since I've been doing this YouTube show. I don't want to say everywhere because it's literally been everywhere. And we got so much more stuff coming up. I got to meet him in Salem, and then we'll be in New York City together. And then we're back down to Tennessee and everything in between. We've done a lot with his show, Weird Roads, and he films me for Go There Eat That and different things. And what a great guy, man. Number 10, best animal encounter. Here's the top 3. There's a dog bar down in St. Petersburg, Florida, where it's a bar where you can grab a drink, but dogs just run around crazy and they fight and they piss and they bark and they take dumps and then they play toys and then they sit at the bar and then they get treats and they can have it's so much fun. I think it's called Pups Pub, I think is what it's called. There's a bunny rabbit, back to Eureka Springs. There's a bunny rabbit, Mochi, I think's his name. And he sits on the counter of this little gift shop. You give him money and he takes it to the guy behind the counter. Then the guy behind the counter gives you his change and he gives it to you. And then he hands you a receipt. It's the cutest damn thing. But number 3, and the winner, let's just say it, swimming with manatees down in Homawassa, Florida. We were filming the Evil East show. She didn't want to get in the water, so I'm like, all right, I'll do it. I'm down there with the little GoPro and filming these dinosaurs that are emerging out of this green water. Like, oh shit, is it going to eat me? No, it just swims by and ignores you. So cool, man. I got to swim with manatees. I mean, what's better than that? All right, next is number 11. Best friend's house that I got to crash at. Now, I'm not talking about one night here, one night there, not even 2 nights. I'm talking about places that I've stayed at for a long haul, so to speak. I stayed at Brian Havercorn's in Phoenix and did a lot of fun stuff down there. So Brian Havercorn's parking lot, great guy. Miss him. Hopefully see you soon, Brian. Hope everything's going good. He's number 1. Let's say Eddie Finocchiero's house in New York City. Park the van. It's perfect. You plug in, listen to him and his mom argue. And I love New York City. It's the house on Staten Island. One of my favorite little delis is right around the corner. The Sunrise, is it called? There's a bagel place called Plaza Bagels, Bagel Plaza, whatever it is. And I love that place. I just get such a good, fun vibe and fun time there every single time. And I have Stephen Pierce. No, I do have Stephen Piercy's driveway in Vegas. No. Why would I not have Vinny on here? I stay at Vinny's driveway more than any place. Yes, it's in Morristown, Tennessee, but I'm going to give it to Eddie. Eddie Finocchiero. His driveway is like a home away from home. And I can't wait to go back. I'll be back there next month and just park, and crash, order food, hit the city, like I said. It's just a freaking cool place to park the van and enjoy my life. Number 12. Best over... you know what? I'm going to switch these around. Worst overnight place that I've parked in these first 400 episodes. Let's just get to it. Iowa 80, the world's largest truck stop in Walcott, Iowa. You would think, since you are allowed to park there are spaces for you to park, you would think that it would be great. It is not, for one major reason. It's a 24-hour parking lot, and it hosts about 500 semi-trucks, all running generators, all running their engines, and guess what? The ground vibrates. Anyways, number 2. Now, you're allowed to stay at Bass Pro Shops, normally. You're allowed to sleep overnight at Cracker Barrels, normally. Not in Vegas, at the Silverton Casino, because even though there's a Cracker Barrel and a Bass Pro Shop in their parking lot, it's a casino parking lot. Now, normally you're allowed to park at casino parking lots, but I'm going to give you 2 awards, even though you didn't win this one, for the Silverton Casino, because their security guards were assholes, okay? And last but not least, Toronto, Ontario, Canada. That was one of the most frustrating nights. I'm exhausted. I just drove there from Detroit. I'm tired as hell. It's nighttime, looking for a place to park and sleep. Don't care where it is. Found a little hospital. You normally, in hospitals, you can park anywhere around there. Got a ticket. I'm not paying it, but I got a ticket. I'm going to give this one to Iowa 80. I know. It's the only place on this list that you're allowed to park at, but you just can't sleep there. I got at least good sleep in Toronto. I got decent sleep after they knocked and I left Silverton Casino, but Iowa 80 was just so loud, so bright. It's a great little spot to stop, get some gas, go buy some food, look at the place, buy some accessories for your truck or whatever, but there's a trucker's museum next door. Awesome little roadside attraction. Not a good place to sleep. On the flip side of that, best overnight parking spot that I've experienced in these first 400 episodes, I could say the Witch's Castle out in the middle of the rainforest in Portland. I could say God, there's been so many. There's this place in St. Pete right next to where those manatees were. There's so many cool places to park overnight. But these are my top 3, okay? I already mentioned it earlier. The Rainbow Bar and Grill. You go up the hill where they park the VIPs and the valet or whatever it is. That house up there is where the owner of the Rainbow used to live, and it's a place that they let rock stars stay when they're staying in town. So very cool place. I got the park right there in the best slot. Woke up right on the Sunset Strip. Are you kidding me? Next, the Pioneer Saloon. When you're in Vegas, drive about 35 minutes outside of Vegas. Go to Good Springs. Stop at the Giant Terribles Roadhouse. Grab you some food. Grab some drinks. Grab some Coco Love from Coco Vinny. Head down a road, and there's a Starbucks right there as well. Head down the road, go to the Pioneer Saloon, grab some burgers, experience one of the coolest places on earth, in my opinion. It's a 120-year-old bar that's still in service. There's holes in the wall from people being shot. Yeah, go to the Pioneer Saloon. Ask nicely if you can park there overnight. If they say no, you can't park in our parking lot, park right across the street or park next to it. That's BLM land, brother. You can park there all you want. And the Badlands. Wow. Right outside of Wall, Iowa. Did I say Iowa? Wall, South Dakota. It's just, you can park right on the edge of a mountain. And not only do you get to enjoy the evening looking over this shit, you get to wake up in the morning, open your door, and be like, wow. I'm going to go with the Pioneer Saloon because I love the Pioneer Saloon and they deserve a trophy. I don't know why this is the trophy. I don't know. I should have made something. I didn't, whatever. Pioneer Saloon is my favorite place that I've parked overnight in the first 400 episodes. Something will click in my brain that goes, oh yeah, there's that place. I should have said that. But no, for now, Pioneer Saloon is the big winner. Yeah! And that's it. The adventures are not over by any means. We will get to episode 800, maybe 1,000, maybe more. Who knows? It took me almost 5 years to get to 400. So let's do another 5 years. What do you think? Sound cool? High five. Thank you for watching. I know all of this is nonsense for a lot of you. But for me, it's just a recap and it's a celebration of everything that I do. So again, this is for me. This is a scrapbook. And I'm going to keep this scrapbook. I'm going to keep adding pages and adding pictures and making it sexy.